Today I have a little treat because Alex not only brought his 997 GT3, he's gonna let me drive it a little bit as well. Thank you, Alex. Holy so raw. It's 911.
Did you floor it? I hope you did.
I floor it. Camera, because the engine doesn't get to see. It's 97.2, right?
Yeah, 0.2.
0.2. Oh man. Oh. Alright, so we're here. Seats are super tight. Clutch is very heavy. Alright, let's see. Holy mama. Holy mama. Really tight seats. I wonder how Alex drove all the way to Thailand in this.
Hey guys, if you may have noticed, this video is a little bit old, at least a month and a half old. Now, this is because I've been falling behind on my video editing due to a last minute business trip to Dubai and a 7-day quarantine. It just threw my plans out of the window. So I'll be doing my best in the latest days to catch up on my old videos while ensuring my latest content are up too. And I'll also be working on a new channel on mindset and money called IDML, or I Design My Life. Now more details of that in the future, so stay tuned. Now with that, please enjoy the glorious Flat 6 music.
We must be really committed to the clutch. It's heavy, man. Alright, let's go guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. Makes my spider feel weak. Holy mama. Holy mama. Okay, I'm not gonna whack it really hard because this is not my car. But we're gonna give it a little beans to see how it goes. Doesn't bite that much. You've got to be patient in the front end, but you can feel the rear. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, you can feel the rear engine. Holy shit. Oh, and that Flat 6 Symphony, oh, it's all worth it. Jesus. Driving very cautiously. And the front end doesn't bite as much. This is still so raw. It's 911. Holy shit. I can see why so many owners are holding on to their 997 GT3s. Not that the new ones aren't good, this one feels raw. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm a bit lack of words. But man, the way the car steers. It's so accurate, hydraulic steering. Oh, look at that mini, so cute. And then you're gonna trail brake a bit just to get a little bit more grip in the front. But when you're ready, holy shit. engine feels so urgent. And once you hit 6,000, the engine transforms to something crazy. Oh, it's a hard car to drive because the clutch is heavy, the gear shifting is hard. You know, it's definitely not for the gentle, for the light-hearted people. This is for serious drivers. Oh man, only if I had one of these. Holy shit!
Enjoy it?
I'm sweating.
Do you floor it? I hope you did.
I floor it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Put it in first gear. It's insane, right?
Mad dog.
It's insane. That's why coming up here was just the tail was.
So after that short stint, Alex started to let me drive his car a little bit more because that short drive couldn't really give me the full picture of why the 997 GT3 is so unique. So we drove a good 20 minutes down from Kotong while he drove my Spider, and it was pretty fun. Now the roads were wet and the car was running Michelin Cup 2 tires, so I didn't dare to push the car that hard anyways. But this experience really gave me an idea why the 997 GT3 has a legendary status in the Porsche ranks. I'm going to leave the video on running while I attempt to explain my experience in words.
Holy sh**. It climbs the ramp so quickly, it's ridiculous. The engine is so urgent. Very easy car to drive. You gotta manage the weight on the rear, which is good fun. But it does feel like it can bite back when it wants to. You gotta treat her well, or she'll bite back. But when you drive her in the limits, it feels very, very fun. But man, that engine, man. It feels like a 600 horsepower car. Oh my god! Oh my god! But the front end, wow, it has quite some turning too. It's surprising. I thought it would be a bit lazy, being a rear engine car, but Jesus! Ah, it's so visceral the way it puts down power. Visceral. Justice with a camera because the engine doesn't just sound brilliant, it feels brilliant. Alright, I can see our car go now.
Driving a 997 GT3 has got to be one of the most memorable motoring experiences of my life. Until now, it's the top 5 cars I've driven. And it will probably remain so for a while, and there's a lot of reason why, but I think the video should provide some evidence. And I'm going to try to summarize my experiences in words, and I think that's pretty tough, but you know what, I'm going to try it anyways. Now first, there's the engine. The Mexican engine just sounds raw, and although it doesn't rev up to 9,000 RPMs like the modern DFI engines, it is really, really unique. Let me explain why. It's not the exhaust noise, but it's the engine noise. It produces very deep and resonant noise in the cabin, and it feels as though you are not actually hearing the noise through the ears, you're actually feeling it with your body. And it just makes you want to keep putting your foot down and visit the 6,000, 7,000 RPMs, and I think that's the only way you can really enjoy the car. Now talking about the engine, there's the power delivery. The way the car launches off a corner it often feels like a 600 horsepower supercar than a 415 horsepower as it suggests on paper. And when you get out from the car and you look at the size, it's smaller than a Boxster 9 or 718 Boxster or 981 Boxster. It just boggles the mind. And I think it has a lot to do with the rear engine setup that provides this rocket launch out of the corner. And lastly, that's the handling. It's probably one of the most natural, intuitive and connected car to drive. And yet, it still provides you with a challenge of managing the rear engine setup. So the way to describe it is that the car is very easy to handle, but it likes to be handled in a certain way. So it has some sort of character. And I gotta tell you, it's so engaging. Alright, every corner just feels different, and you know, you gotta play with it and you gotta work around the car, and it rewards you. But overall, it's just the way it flows, and all these minor things they do, they just do it so excellent. Like the throttle response, the brake pedal, the clutch, the gear shifter, the steering, all these little things adds up. And I gotta tell you, if there is a driver's car, a proper driver's car, this is one. I think it is near close to perfect.
Thank you, Alex. It's freaking... Oh, so epic.
Wow.
So epic. Thanks, man.
It's so great to be able to be in a mid-engine car again. It's like
Yeah?
totally different experience, you know?
Different experience, right?
Yeah? Totally different experience. I mean, not faster, not slower, just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get to see my car, how it looks like, because normally I'm in my car.
And I get to hear my car.
Yeah. Oh, it's insane,
Yeah.
man. It's insane.
I get to hear my car.
I Karapovic, right?
Did you put it?
Sport mode, yeah.
It's really loud.
Oh, and the way... Oh, for my viewers, the reason why I bought this car is because of Alex as well.
Oh.
Because I met up with him, he has a car in Mallorca, and he said this phrase, one of the best sports cars I owned in my life.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
that was it. I'll say, that's it. I want the car.
And had I brought mine back, it would be two of us with the same car.
Yeah, oh.
But because of COVID, my car stayed on in Spain, so it's
So you
going to be
couldn't
there.
bring it back, yeah. That was fun, good fun, man. Alright,
Great.
so yeah, thanks Alex.
Thanks
Epic.
for letting me try your Boxster Spider.
Oh, you have one in Mallorca as well. So,
Yeah, he's going to come up to Mallorca and drive mine
Oh, I'm so looking forward to that.
on the great roads.
Alright, looking forward to that, man. Right, thanks, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. Did you regret swapping cars with me?
No, man.
But the handling is tricky, but it's fun. But it's not all.
I haven't had so much fun in such a long time.
So guys, this is it. In my eyes, this is the pinnacle of hypercars or cars. Right, the 918 Spider. No, when I first saw it in the magazine, I didn't quite like it. But when I saw one in London with the top down, I fell in love with it. It's the exact same color, right? Everything, the same spec. And the reason why I didn't like it was I love GT Silver, I love Carrera GT, and I love the fact that they built the car with that DNA. But you know, the whole neon thing, I don't like neon, right? And but when I finally see it in person, it actually looks really good. The arrow is crazy. Look at that. It's freaking crazy. Yeah. But yeah, there's one car. This is my hero. Look at even the fuel cap. Imagine the top down. Look at the crazy scoops on the side. Okay, going down there. Right. That's because of this, everybody wanted to spec their Boxsters or their Spiders or their 911s or all with the Spider seat over here. Man, I love the fact that you have that tree. You know, it's very 911, right? But it's juiced it up with that little console in the middle. This is probably true of the second one or third one in Malaysia, but I think this is the suitable color. But in my opinion, of the three, this is the best looking. The P1, McLaren P1 is love Ferrari. Such a ballsy move, man. They commit so much money to build this and so well. Speechless. Oh my god. Thanks Dave for letting me see this car. I'm just speechless. This is the big brother of Alex's car. The big brother.
Of what?
Of your car.
Yeah.
The big brother. The GT3 and GT3 RS.
The big brother.
Yeah, this 0.2, right?
I've driven this.
0.2, yeah, this is the 0.2. Holy. No, the wing is so big. Every time I look in the rear, I just see the wing. Yeah. 5,000 km only. It's brand new. Manual,
I
right?
got that friend of mine, the crazy friend, Albert.
Yeah. Here's one of
Eye
this.
on this one.
Here's the eyes on
This
this one.
particular one.
J, look at it. JRS. And then you can put a point there if you want to keep pointing.
Is that the new number plate? Yeah.
Guess what car is this? Oh. Oh, 458 special Aperta. There's only one in Malaysia, right?
Aperta means open top, right?
Yeah, Spider.
The seats are 16M and this they make 499.
Yeah.
So the new one they never make 499.
Uh-huh.
So they came out the Monza series.
Ah.
So that's why they came out the SP1, SP2 recently, now
Yeah.
the SP3.
Yeah.
Now they open a new series about this.
Just look at that.
So the Pista Spider no more Aperta, no more 499 unit.
This is the last one.
Last one. And the 16 one.
Naturally aspirated.
More expensive 458.
Double than the Speciale. Speciale is really crazy.
Yes.
Italians are 800,000 plus now.
Yeah.
Then we have Specialists around 1.8, 1.8, 1.7, 5 to 8 lah. More.
Yeah.
This one around 3
3
point.
point something. Double.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at that scoop.